Well, I arrived in Muros hoping for more than a force 7 gale the next day when I woke up on the boat. It's absolutely blowing a gale, sheeting rain, and the whole town is kind of closed up and everybody's hiding. So I'm hiding too with a cup of coffee and the hope that over the next few days this will clear, because I don't know whether you remember, but I was stuck in A Coruña for 8 days waiting for the storm to pass. I had 2 or 3 days good weather to sail round to where I am now, which is Muros in Spain on the Atlantic coast, and now I'm trapped again with a force 7 gale, which is going to last a few days. So hopefully we'll be able to get that out of the way and progress on our trip with the next stop down in Portugal. As we head out of Muros, on what is a beautiful sunny morning, finally a day of sunshine has come, and you can see how all the frontage of these beautiful properties is all lit up. But this is actually the calm before the storm again, because I looked on the weather report this morning, and there is a big storm brewing all down the north side of the Atlantic coast of Spain. So this is what I'd call a dash to Bionia, and I've got a day of clear weather. If I go out too far, the swell is up to like 3 meters, but I'm just going to hug the coast, hopefully encounter some okay waters. Right now already in the harbour I've seen dolphins, so that's a good sign. So where could you be better on an afternoon in the sunshine than beautiful Bionia? And if you look behind me, you'll see the crashing waves and the castle. In fact, this place was actually given royal descent in 1370, and Bionia's really quite famous because of the ships of Christopher Columbus that went across and found America. This is the first place that the Christopher Columbus boats actually arrived, saying we found a new continent. So, well, it's a new continent for them, but a new place for me, so I'm going to go and explore. And the afternoon is the best time to see the wave action here, because the long shadows give a great definition to these waves here crashing up. And you can see over there in the distance the two little islands. I came around those, around that rough water in the distance, and then back round through the channel into the marina, which is behind the castle here. But today it's a great sunny afternoon to take in the beautiful waves and the spray as the sun sets at around sort of I think it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, what a beautiful place and a great experience. So in Muros, more historic statues. This one I believe is to commemorate those wives and family that are looking out for sailors and fishermen that are out to sea, and probably mourning those that are lost. So she doesn't look very happy though, does she? Anyway. So I'm actually behind the breakwater now, and that was a bit scary with those big 4-meter rollers crashing up against that breakwater and coming around. Had to give it a nice wide berth, but it was okay in the end. But really quite exciting now to be approaching the marina, up the estuary about a mile, and then the waiting pontoon is on the left hand side. So I should be calling the marina in a minute and tell them I'm on my way, and hopefully we'll have a easy mooring. And I've got to change my courtesy flag to Portuguese. I'm coming to the end now of an 8-hour passage from Biona to Viana. So I've actually crossed the Portuguese-Spanish border, and that's Portugal behind me, as well as some really big swells. So we got 3.84 meter swells every kind of 14-15 seconds, which is fairly mild, but a little exciting. And further up, there's quite a nasty breakwater that you have to give at least 1,000 yards to, because this swell is crashing onto the beach and shoreline, and I certainly don't want to get caught up in all that. And you can see over there the waves crashing against the breakwater, and I'm going to go around to the right, give it a really good wide berth of 1,000 meters, maybe more, and then gently work my way back in up to the right. And the marina is behind this industrial complex here. So let's see what Portugal's got to offer. So what a beautiful place this is. Loads of history and beautiful architecture. Really is quite stunning. And it's Saturday night. It's really busy, popular. Got some street artists playing. Christmas lights are on. And I've just eaten at this beautiful restaurant here and had a lovely prawn salad, which was absolutely fabulous. So a bit more exploring required. So this has to be the most beautiful Christmas lights display I've ever seen. It runs the whole length of the street for about a mile, and it looks fabulous. So I've just arrived when they've lit up their Christmas tree for the town, and well, it's not a real tree, but it's still pretty stunning. So this is Viana di Costa, and I'm in a small cafe that is specialist in this little pastry here, which is called a Berlin ball. But actually it tastes like a Morrison's custard donut, to be honest with you. Today I managed to check into Portugal, which was fairly painless, although a bit frightening, to be honest with you, because they came to pick me up in a big truck, and there were 3 officers that took me away. I felt as though I was in the USA. Then I realised that I was in Portugal, and it was just their hospitality taking me to the customs office rather than downtown to some prison. Anyway, I checked in, and they stamped my passport, and now I'm all set to explore Portugal.
To sway, that look you've got could steal the night away. The DJ smiles, he knows what's about to start. That groove goes straight from speakers to the heart. Sugar heat, don't cool me down. fast, don't let me drown. Sweet defeat, I'll take the crown.
Thought I'd just show this beautiful bridge here, and Mystique is in the picture as well. The little boat there with the dinghy on the back is Mystique hiding away in Viana Marina, and over there is the river, which is very bumpy with the swell at the moment, so I've managed to get into the marina. But the bridge here is actually designed and engineered by Mr. Eiffel of the Eiffel Tower, and it's actually got a roadway on the top and a railway underneath. And when I went to have my passport stamped with the officials, they took me in their truck over the top of that, and it's really quite a nice sight looking up the river as you go over the beautiful bridge designed by Mr. Eiffel. And what is very European in the UK and elsewhere in Europe is the tree-lined boulevard, and you can see here these trees are ancient, a little bit like the ones in Spain in A Coruña, but here it really makes a fantastic display to the town of Viana. For 4 days solid, and so I'm completely holed up inside the boat, waiting for this to ebb away. Luckily it's really nice and cozy. It's really nice and cozy in the boat, as I've got plenty of heating on, and I've got the TV, and I've got 2 cats to cuddle up to, but goodness me. So if you've ever heard a force 7 gale in a marina, with the wind whistling through all of the rigging on the yachts, this is what it's like. We can hardly stand up, and my canopy looks as though it's going to blow off, so I've got to do something about that somehow. But yeah, can't wait to get inside the boat, hunker down, and wait for it all to pass. So as I sit here in a silhouette, you can't really see me because the dawn is rising on Viana as I pull out, and it's really quite spectacular. It's a jet black outline of the coast with the sun rising in the background. It's actually 7:15 in the morning, and the full sunrise is at 7:30, but nevertheless really spectacular light show, you could say, of the sun rising on the coast behind me. Well, I've had a wonderful day sailing on my way from Viana to Porto, and there it is looming up in the distance there. It's been about an 8.5–9 hour passage, but the sunshine has been wonderful. Great experiences of a fairly calm sea. But yeah, give me another hour and hopefully I'll be drinking a glass of Portuguese red wine at some nice bar in Porto. So as I approach Porto, this distinctive arch bridge in the background is more spectacular than I thought it was going to be. Well, I think I'm quite lucky because I've arrived in Porto with blazing sunshine, and last week the whole place was flooded out with loads and loads of social media with rivers running down the bridge. So yeah, I'm here. You can see the beautiful bridge behind me. I'm going to go and explore what Porto has got to offer. Really quite a spectacular bridge with the train going on the upper level and the cars on the lower level, and of course boats going through underneath. Look at that pretty yellow thing. These boys always get lots of attention and fuss. Such a beautiful place, but very hilly. Everywhere you go there's a hill, so you've got to be prepared to walk. So that's uphill, and then there's a cascade all the way down to the river, so you could roll all the way down and fall into the river. Really enjoying Porto with its historic streets, and we even got a picture of the two cats with the big blue cat mural.